Hi, welcome to Chat AI podcast, and this is
You mean
edition
AI chat?
AI chat.
Hey,
That's
that's a good way to get started though. Let's flip everything and go in reverse.
right. Now, I heard something interesting today. They said that if you find that something's working, stop doing it that way and do it another way. Because by the time
Exactly.
it stops working, you'll be ready with a new way of it working. So I'm just going to go over some one news article actually, and then Sean can go over another news article. And I was just interested in finding out how many jobs are really eliminated by AI. This is CBS News. I just picked anything. I have no preference. I just wanted to get an idea. Obviously, we can't trust anything, but it says in May of this year, 4,000 jobs were eliminated. Um, and what it says is interesting, and I kind of related to the layoffs they've had in Hollywood. All the writers and I guess, producers in Hollywood. And here it gives an example of ChatGPT enters the newsroom. They had to do articles, but then they had to watch out for plagiarism. Then they had a bot that did. Uh, oh, here actually they talk about the entertainers writers strike. Here it began in May with the writers demanding better pay. I'd say you better find a new profession. I wouldn't ask for more
You know,
pay.
yeah, I wonder if that's the only field or industry that's aware because I'm also seeing articles that are saying people are not worried about AI. People don't think. Well, okay, so there was this initial big hype burst, I think around that time, April, May. But now a lot of salaried or blue collar, white collar workers, or they don't they don't think AI is going to have an impact on their job, which uh, I think for most industries that's not going to be the case. It definitely is going to have an impact.
Yeah, and chatbots. I actually started developing our own chatbot, and it's pretty interesting. I find it annoying to use, but that's beside the point.
Hmm.
I'm afraid that's the way we're going to go. So, do you want to share your screen and talk about the news that you have, Sean?
Sure. Well, before I do, I just wanted to clear or put a little twist or touch at the end of this one. For some months, OpenAI has actually been struggling financially. Of course, Microsoft is supporting a lot of their efforts, but it was looking bleak in terms of revenue. Are you? Did you hear about the new release of OpenAI's enterprise version of their paid subscription?
Yeah, I didn't look like it did much more other than speed it up, and it didn't. There's no new tools that I could see, and I've looked
Well,
into.
the thing is, it's given a big boost in revenue projections, so they're projected to generate over 1 billion in 2024. I think that might be a conservative estimate with the way things are rolling.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about AI making money or people adopting it. It's obviously the craze is going to wane a little bit, and there's a lot of hype. And I've seen a lot of videos. They show you how to do something, and you try it. It's not that easy to do. It's not very practical because actually, as a plug for my book that I wrote, which is on Amazon. It's called a Guide to AI Tools. AI will not replace human jobs. Humans using AI tools will. So part of the new audiobook is actually going through a series of applications that you can use in real life that actually make sense and are simple to use. And so that's part of my presentation later, which combines two other topics that I covered before. But um, so do you want to show your screen? Or you?
Perfect. Yeah, yeah, I'm ready. Let's roll. Um, Let me just optimize for a video clip.
Oh, and
Uh,
not to forget our sponsor, which is Gopher Get.
yeah, you can see our friendly gopher diggers right behind me.
And it's our product, it's our tool, and we shamelessly promote it because we like what it does, and we'll actually do a short video on describing how it helps with the prompt engineering aspect.
All right. So here's something. I think I sent you this clip a little earlier. You recognize this one? Or rather, should I say, would you believe that she's AI generated?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. And I think the jerkiness is more of Sean's internet than the actual video clip. Is that correct, Sean?
Oh, I didn't see anything, but maybe if you saw it on your end.
Yeah, I just want to emphasize that it's actually very smooth.
Okay. Yeah, it might be my internet today. They've been I've had some gophers chewing on my wires trying to get their AI
It's funny when I
upgraded.
Google Go Forget, I get the first results in Google searches like poison and all this stuff.
Oh my gosh. All right.
So, okay, what else do you have?
So this is this is a combination of many things. So you've got AI image generation, you've got potentially music, you've got a moving video or a moving body, and see there's a few different ways this could have come about. And I mean, we can go deeper on some of these things perhaps in other clips, but I just want to highlight that, you're potentially using something like Stable Diffusion or Mid Journey, or what was that? I think it was Hey Gen. That was one of the recommendations from the podcast last week from one of our guests. And then you're combining that with, I think it's called Roop. I'll put that in the description below. You can check it out. You can install that either directly to your computer and use your graphics card, or use the cloud-based service. And what you've done is basically taken what's potentially a real video of a real person and then face swapped in an AI generated face, and now you have a living, dancing, moving avatar. I mean, the possibilities are pretty limitless. So very cool.
You know what's really impressive about this, because I've done a lot of avatars, is usually it works better if the subject is facing you directly, and she's at an angle and moving at an angle. So that's actually more complex.
Yeah, I'll play it one more time. Maybe is it smoother now? Showing more smoothly now. You there, Nico?
Yeah. So it did do a bit of a.
I lost you on audio.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. I'm not hearing Nico at the moment.
Okay. Can you see me?
I think my sound is working fine.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead with the presentation.
Ah, I got you. I'm back. You're back.
Yeah. So going back to, well, there's a couple things. One is I've got some news that I will be attending a certification course at Berkeley. It's online. It takes about 2 months, and I think the point I'm trying to make is that we have to gain credibility. So I think by writing a book about AI and also getting certified by Berkeley, and this is actually a really interesting course because there's a lot of lectures that we attend, and it's international. So people from across the world will be attending these courses, not just US based. And it's basically for senior leaders who, you know, executives that need to oversee the integration of AI. And the problem is, if you are an administrator, an executive, you can't really create a strategy or work in a team without having a really good knowledge of AI. I'm sorry, it's like I always say that I learn how to sweep the factory floors before I show someone else how to do it. So the demonstration I want to do combines this PDF, an AI tool that I found, and also the update to my new voice. So let me go play this voice. So basically, last session we did a demo on 11 Labs voice cloning. And back then,
that was AI chat episode 2.
Yeah, but I used a sample of a 1-minute recording where I just read something for 1 minute. But now they have a new advanced model that I had to read for 45 minutes. And they're going to take a couple of weeks to build my new voice. So I'll be really excited to hear it and see how much improvement it is. So right now I'll play a quick time of what I did with this video, with this Hi, listen to this tutorial I have about a new tool I discovered. I think you'll find it very interesting.
This new series of AI tools, which is a follow-up to my book, A Guide to AI Tools, will cover the real-world use of unique applications that will increase your productivity and speed of content production, making you 2x or 10x your capabilities. This first tool will analyze PDFs and documents using AI. It's not just reading anymore, it's a conversation. This fantastic tool allows you to upload long PDFs and then use a conversation to ask questions. When it responds to the questions, it includes the cited pages. Go to askyourpdf.com and try it out for free.
So let's go to the website.
Just real quick, that voice at the beginning, like the first 5 seconds, was that you just voicing over?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I said, wow, if that's the new voice, I mean, that is not. I mean, the first version sounds great, although obviously it sounds like you just got off the boat from the UK. I'm excited to see how the new version sounds.
So this tool basically is I just uploaded that PDF that I showed you, and this tool is kind of amazing. Say you get a really long PDF, and you don't want to read the stupid thing, you know? You just want to
you can converse with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. You're just speaking with someone, you're speaking with a wealth of knowledge, at least as deep as that PDF goes.
Yeah, and here I asked it a question with this, I asked the duration of the program is not mentioned, and so it tells you if it doesn't find anything, which is great. But then what can I do with it? So it actually outlined all the things I could do from the PDF, and then it also shows the sources. So page 3 has who's this program for? So let's see. I could ask another question like, does it mention programming? So imagine this tool. So it says, yes, programming is mentioned in this document. It is mentioned in the context of the program experience, where it states that the program includes the live teaching sessions and a capstone project on AI initiative for your organization. So isn't it amazing to have this tool where you've been sent this large document, and all you do is you basically have a conversation with the document, and you get all the nuggets you want out of it. So this is my number one tool tip for today of something that actually you can used today, it adds value. Obviously, it saves a ton of time. And I think it's an amazing tool. I think anybody that has to deal with reports and analyze reports, this will be a great way not to have to read, say, 100-page document.
Yeah, I
So,
think this will be a fun twist to, some of those long, long reading sessions. Hey, I'm chatting and I'm getting kind of focused answers to, and now I'm even spinning off in my head. I'm wondering how we can use Go Forget to maybe get some better questions to ask and kind of, get quicker detail from the PDF. That's
so I just asked,
interesting.
is it an international program? It says, yes, the program mentioned in the document is available internationally. So that's pretty cool. Do you want to do a segue where you do a short demo of Go Forget, and then we can end the this podcast on that note? Or do you want me? Yeah, why do you? I'll go and
Sure.
stop sharing. Okay.
All right. Let me share that back.
Let's just do a quick example of what is prompt engineering. Why do we think Go Forget is a great tool? Because a lot of the articles I read, even when I went to LinkedIn just half an hour ago, I noticed they discuss how to improve your prompt engineering. And prompt engineering, if you're not aware, is how can you ask the best question to get the best answer? So we're logging in. You can go to Gopher Get. It's spelled GOPHER.
GOPHERGETAI.com. Or that's the web login. Go Forget without the AI. Just go goforget.com, and then you can redirect right to this login page as well. Oh, so here's a fun example. I just did this not too long, like 2 days ago, and I actually recorded a video on this, so you'll see that on either the Clips channel here on AI Chat or maybe on Go Forget on YouTube and Instagram. So I was writing an email to present myself as a potential candidate, as a panelist.
Oh yeah, that's in San Diego, 13th of September, huh?
Yeah. And well, first of all, the ladies were absolutely thrilled. They were giddy and loving my response. So I basically went in and I'm what am I so just to give you some insight into prompt engineering, we're going to keep it pretty high level, but it's really going to be detailed. So you might need to watch it back a few times and we'll go more in depth with the video I upload. So what am I trying to achieve here? I'm networking. I'm trying to sell myself as a viable person. Like, why should I be on camera? Why should you pick me? Am I going to be entertaining? Am I not? Am I going to have knowledge and breadth of scope to speak on these topics? And so they're basically looking for 20 to 40-year-olds, young, either married or, having some, kind of, I guess, standard life goals. Do you have a house, this and this and that? And I checked some boxes. I didn't check other boxes, but I basically wanted to ask a business networking master. That's what I ended up picking. I put myself as the audience. So we're asking someone who knows business networking to network well in this email. I wanted a conversational tone. I wanted this to be persuasive because I wanted to persuade the words that I was presenting in the email. And so you see here, I got, dear banking industry panel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is, fill in my name. And this ended up taking in some of the information that I filled in here on my topic and kind of said, hey, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to security, banking, electronic payments, financial services, which are the topic of the panel. And then I basically just gave a little bit of relative information for, that would be appealing for the panel. And yeah, I mean, I obviously made some tweaks here. I filled my last name, or my full name here on the signature, and made a few changes to a few sentences. But I mean, in 2-3 minutes, I mean, I think it would have taken me an hour to write this on my own. So what is that? 15, 20x? Yeah, 3 minutes times 20 goes into an hour. So really, really cool stuff. So check out the full video. We'll have that on the channel. And that's been another amazing episode of AI Chat with Nico and Sean. Any closing thoughts, Nico?
Yeah, so just to wrap up in a nutshell, Go Forget, I think it'll really help people become more productive in a simple way without becoming experts, because the truth is, like in life, if you ask the wrong question, you get the wrong answer. So what we've done is we've taken all the information you input on the left-hand side. It doesn't have to be all complete, but the more you put, the better. And we formulate the question to get the best results for you. And I think it's a really easy, fun tool to use. I've used it for non-disclosures, for releases, for just simple things, even a recipe. I've got this in my refrigerator right now. What can I make? And you can do it in any language you want. So we will come out with a version that is in Spanish in terms of the labels, but you can prompt it in any language. I'm from Greece, so I tried it out in Greek, and it works really well. And we actually had someone, I think, on the meetup, the last podcast, and I think she was from the Philippines, and we made a recipe. What's the language in Philippines? It's
Oh, she was ear to ear. I think that was at the very beginning of the and sorry, what was your question? She was from what? Or
no, let's wrap it up. I think my internet is unstable, so you're breaking up. So thank you guys.
Okay.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll subscribe to our channel and keep on watching, and we'll keep on giving you the best content we think is available. Okay.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.